Greetings and welcome, my hearties, to another episode, of the new Let's Play series of Let's Play Patrician 3. Right. Needed to do something other than real-time strategy for the moment, and I did promise at some point, or I promised, that I'd play another round of Patrician 3 as a pirate. Now, it's not to say that I fully know the most optimal strategy towards playing as a pirate, but general gist I think I've figured out. So let us get started. Will not be called cutscene. We are Goldbeer-d. You can't do apostrophes. Yeah. Because while we be pretending to be a beer salesman, shut up, our actual business will be plying the Baltic trades nodes for the goods that others are procuring. Alright, so objective conditions. Let's go with balance of wealth, which I believe is like a million gold or something. And let's go into the details. Difficulty level of trade. I'll leave the pirate activity to normal because I already have more than enough trouble with that. Number of ships is... well, higher would be more difficult for me, but let's extend the level of trade to high. Activity of the prince, let's put that down to low. I don't want to deal with that. I have no purpose in dealing with him. Needs of the citizens can be normal. Difficulty level of reputation. I'm not going to strive to become a mayor this time around. It's not really my goal. So I think this is as good as I'm gonna make it. Standard map, and we'll be starting in Stettin, for the obvious reason that there's beer in there. And I think everything else should be fine. Always so harrowing when that happens. Alright, let's slow the game totally down. I can have a bit of an appraisal of my situation. So, Stettin in the year 1300 AD. We have no real need of housing at the moment. We have plenty of beer for sale, and it's quite cheap. Which makes sense because that's what we're producing effectively over here. Let us go send our ship out, find a captain. At least I don't think there's a captain here, no. Get the game back to normal speed. No need to rush anything else at the moment. And there's plenty of places that probably will need some beer. I don't think there's many other places that make any real attempts to make any. Where do they make beer? Bisbee? No. Riga? No. There'll be some other place here that makes beer, right? Novgorod? Yeah, Novgorod makes beer. That's a far a long way, and not gonna bother with that. And probably also somewhere in the North Sea. Bremen? Yeah, Bremen makes the beer. Bremen makes the beer as well as Hamburg, so there's really little reason for us to go over on this side. So go fast forward, and as long as we are here, have a bath. And that's not the church, this is the church.
Usante Spiritus, linguas tanquam in mis in apostolos descendens. Amen.
Also buy some beer. Alright. And there's a captain here. Sigma Tidenhub offers my services. He is okay. Alright. Welcome aboard, Captain. Alright, do I have a let's see, a Stettin Beer East? Let's see. Stettin to Regan. That's not the one. Stettin Beer West. Yeah, right, that's probably the one I want. We'll load beer, and then we sell beer and we pick up whatever other goods we find. First full round to this probably is just mostly getting my feet under me. I'll just, for now, just purchase as much beer as I can. And then tell you to go have fun. Trading office. We want to employ an administrator, I think, because I don't want to spend too much time dealing with this. And right, we want to purchase from the town to a stock of 150 for the price of, get my cheat sheet ready. Right, we buy beer for a maximum of 40. Alright. That's all we really need to do for now. And we'll see how quickly I go bankrupt. Do you have anything on board? Yeah, some bricks, some honey, some and goods. Good. And if I set up that route correctly, you'll dump it all in the trade house, so I should really tell it to start selling that stuff. Sell. Not timber though. Alright. Alright, bricks will be 80. Cloth will be 50. So we have made a loss on the journey, which is to be expected. I did put up the trade difficulty is slightly higher, so I'm expecting some difficulty. Fish to be sold for 150. Grain is fine. I think, yeah. Honey. Nope, don't. Honey is a bit more than that. It's all punched in now, so I don't have to do that later. Iron goods to be sold for 350. Leather for 300. And meat for 1100. Big iron for 1000. Pottery 200. Salt for 30. In 750. And getting skins going would be very neat, but again, pirate. So we're gonna be focusing on that stuff once I have the means to do so. Timber will leave it is because we're not gonna be trading in that. Whale oil needs to be brought down a peg. Wine at 220 is fine, and wool 950. Right. But I don't think I have got anything in stock other than honey and some beer. We can leave that running for a few cycles, I think.
Amen.
So far, so good. And you've run out of beer, so you shouldn't really be stopping at Malmo. Right, Beneke, we can't do anything about Beneke anyway. And my ship doesn't have guns, so it's not gonna be doing anything. It doesn't have the soldiers anyway. Let's just get our goods and go home. I can supply the good people of Stettin with all the goods that they desire. See the town grow from a measly 1600, which is rather small, to a true metropolis. Well, it looks like the Lord Mayor is already doing fine work. And these folks look like they have had a run-in with some pirates or a storm. It's probably a storm. Maybe. I mean, this one is badly damaged, so it could be a pirate. This is going to Edinburgh. Right, ship trade. We have recorded another loss. Another 150 beer on board. We can't yet build another ship because we don't have the means to purchase it. But we should now be making good money on our brought in supplies. We have very little stuff we can actually worry about. We can focus on keeping our stuff going.
Amen.
Kind of waiting for some events to trigger. There's not much else I can do as long as he doesn't really have anything brought in. Right. Office manager wants more money, that's fine. At the moment my overhead is quite small. We just sell too much of our beer, which is actually kind of good. Eventually we'll want to start brewing our own beer, but that's not really necessary at the moment. Look at that. We did record a loss on our trade because we are only selling beer. But we're already more money in the bank than anything else. Our supplying of statin is going quite well. We don't quite have any growth yet though, probably because we have no jobs. Can I do anything about that? I could build the road network a bit. Do a tick of road with a network building. How about a well? Let's also build a well. And got overboard with our altruism. But we need our home base to be strong. Still no new messages. Usually at this point in the game you get an offer from a shady individual. And we do kind of want to walk down that path of the underworld. But right now I'm gonna guess that they're probably avoiding me. Yeah. Now we don't have to rely on the person giving me stuff, because we can just deal with the pirate here. But in order to deal with the pirate, I first need to give him a ship. And well, that's not gonna happen just yet. I mean, my plan would be to give that pirate my my sniper. Once I fully upgraded it with weapons and such, we can ply the trade routes. Right, so well was built, yeah. And you are still fully loaded with stuff and plenty of beer. Ooh, you're going all the way over to Oslo once. Ah, severe charges have been made. I have not made a single thing. I have looked at the pirate. I did not actually do the pirate stuff. Lies and slander. Arg. I am being framed. Let's just get my ship back home. Tax bill. Ooh, we actually got some meat for a change. That's good. And you have not suffered any severe damage, so you can just go out again. Well, the loss isn't too bad just yet. And overall, our income has improved. And we are... I mean, we may want to start getting a warehouse. Let's see. But at the moment it's not too bad. I mean, beer luckily is in barrels, so it doesn't require that much storage. It'll become much more difficult once we have to start stockpiling stuff like timber and such, and grain. Because that's just tons. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.